The year was 1927. When Lindbergh made his daring transatlantic solo flight to Paris, followed 7 days later by Bellanca's Columbia flight to Berlin, the world was amazed. Especially Americans who viewed aviation as wing walkers and thrill shows. In Wilmington, Delaware, industrialist and aviation enthusiast H.B. DuPont was moved to action. While he himself owned a small private airport, in the entire state of Delaware there was only one other private landing field and no municipal airport or service facility. H.B. DuPont contacted G.M. Bellanca, a graduate of the Royal Technical Institute of Milan, Italy, who had immigrated to New York City. A pioneer aircraft designer whose planes had set impressive records, he had recently received favorable publicity, including a cover on Time magazine, July 4, 1927. H.B.'s message to Bellanca was direct, an invitation to move his factory to Delaware. With the encouragement and financial assistance of Newcastle County and Wilmington officials, Bellanca agreed to move, and a factory was built west of Newcastle on the old Spring Garden farm, which H.B. DuPont had purchased. The site was large enough for a first-class airfield with a service facility and a seaplane ramp on the nearby Delaware River. From 1928 to 1956, Bellanca produced many record-breaking aircraft. This slightly built innovator was a giant in his contributions to early American aviation. His outstanding aircraft were recognized internationally as efficient, fast, reliable, and with great payload capacity. They were excellent executive and commuter craft and were purchased by governments, companies, and celebrities, and airlines in South and Central America, Asia, and Europe. Pacemaker and skyrocket designs were favored as bush planes in Canada, Alaska, and in severe climate locations around the world. Delaware officials in 1928 had been hopeful that 120 workers might one day be employed at the new facility. At the peak of World War II, over 3,000 men and women were at work at the Bellanca factory, which produced military aircraft plus many aircraft parts and sub-assemblies. It was an important contributor to the aviation war effort in World War II. In 1954, at the age of 68, Bellanca sold the company, and with his son August, was designing a new personal aircraft of light composite materials with great strength. Work on the plane was progressing when Giuseppe Bellanca succumbed to leukemia and died in New York on December 26, 1960. After his father's death, August continued the project. Today, the aircraft holds 5 performance records.